All right, Najah, can we please have a one-word prompt? That's not
Oh,
fast.
that's not okay. How about allegedly?
Allegedly.
Wow.
Is that a word?
Okay.
Is that does it have to be like a some
No.
people,
No, that
place,
works. Here we
thing?
go.
Or, okay.
Three, two, one.
Allegedly, Ben Schwartz wants to make like 1 million of these more movies, so we all need to go support him at the box office so we can have like 10 Sonic movies.
Wow. Just Jim Carrey's just blind. Spoilers.
Spoilers!
Hey, we're talking podcast with your host, Ken and CJ. Hi, CJ.
Hi, CJ.
This is the show where we talk about TV shows and movies. And this week, we watched Sonic 3,
The trilogy.
the third inning. Yes.
What's more than three? 10? Sorry, what's a 10 movie? 10-step movie?
That's a good question.
A decaquil. That voice you're hearing is Najah Bhatty, who's always back for all of the Sonic movies.
I'm all up on this. Hello, everyone.
Welcome back.
Love to be here. I'm glad I'm back.
I think you just say like a 10-film franchise. It's just like
Oh,
franchise. At that point.
franchise. That's the word.
There probably is a word, but I don't know it.
Yeah, I'm not in. Franchise is good. I just didn't know what a trilogy was because I keep calling these movies that are more than three movies trilogies, and I'm like, I think that's wrong. Just like Latin based.
We can call this a franchise, right? Because the Knuckles TV show exists, and that's
Yeah.
canon to this. Does Sonic show up in that? He must, right?
I sure do
Yeah.
hope so.
No one watched it? Really?
I did.
Did you really?
Yeah. I
Oh,
watched
wow.
all of it. It's pretty funny.
Okay.
No, I don't think Sonic shows up at all.
They couldn't get him.
Yeah, he was busy. He was booked.
Okay.
Wait, what does he do? Sorry, what does Knuckles do in said movie? Wait, this is a TV show?
Yeah, TV show on
Probably punches
Paramount. He teams up with Adam Pally's character, the like cop.
Oh, and that's why he has the crystal in this movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's still the like agency is after them, but really it's a story about Adam Pally reconnecting with his deadbeat dad.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm always down for more Knuckles though, because Knuckles is proving to be probably one of my favorite characters
Yeah.
in this franchise.
There you go.
This is my favorite to play in the video games because he has a little floaty fly thing.
Yeah, you get to fly and stick to walls.
Yeah, you get to climb up walls. Who wouldn't?
Yeah. I think that may be my favorite game is the Sonic and Knuckles one.
Oh. Now,
Yeah.
Siege, did you own that? growing
Yeah,
up?
on Sega Genesis.
Sega Genesis. Did you have the Tower of Power?
If by Tower Power you mean 2 games, then yes.
Nice.
Oh, it's the when you stack the two on top of each other.
Yeah, the Sonic and Knuckles
Other
cartridge
peripherals
had a
you
slot.
can attach as
Yeah.
well. But yeah, that game specifically, had an extra slot on the bottom you could stack on top.
I'm sorry. Does that mean that you played two games at the same time? I remember seeing it. I was not like rich enough to have it.
It was
So tell me about your rich life, CJ.
it was that Knuckles could then appear in other games, if I remember correctly.
Huh.
I think then you could play him in Sonic Pinball. This is like
Cool.
I'm years old, so this is a long time ago.
You don't look a day over her.
Thank you.
So
Wait,
exactly your age. Okay, great.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I have to just this Tower of Power thing has really gotten me. So then when it didn't work, did you blow into both cartridges?
Yeah, absolutely.
I just need to know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was cool the top of the cartridge had a little flap so you could open it up and then that was another slot for another cartridge.
Beautiful.
But yeah, and it would like snap closed as you like tried to like open it and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, we had Sonic and Knuckles and Sonic Pinball. I think that was it from the franchise for Sega Genesis. Sonic Pinball was a lot of fun for being just a pinball game. Like you're not going through left and right of levels. It's just like up and down, but it was a lot of fun. I think that also had a pretty good soundtrack.
Did Michael Jackson have any part in such game?
I don't know. Does he have a part in the other games?
Yeah, in
What?
Sonic in the third one, in Sonic and Knuckles, right? Didn't he help with some of those soundtracks?
Maybe. This is news to me.
Oh, if you look up this, I'm
didn't
gonna
know
look this
that.
up right now. I'm correct. You can hear it in some of the like in the how do I say this? There's a boss one, and like you can kind of hear like the Michael Jackson, like, come on, like there's.
You're right. It I started to Google it and it finished it for me. Although uncredited, Michael Jackson worked on the game's soundtrack alongside keyboardist Brad Buxer for Sonic the Hedgehog 3.
Yes, that sounds right.
That's wild.
I'm most impressed about Michael Jackson for that reason specifically.
Yeah.
Only.
I've had I don't know if it's my like subconscious knowing that we were going to record this episode, but I've had specifically the Marble Zone music stuck in my head over and over again.
And you know what? And that's the beauty of Sonic music, is that it happens over and over again. So like it's a continuous loop anyway.
Yeah.
Is that the one that's like
No,
that's a fun one.
Is that Green Zone?
No, that's Green. That would be Green Hill Zone.
Green Hill Zone, okay.
But Marble Zone, as CJ knows, is the second level.
Yeah.
And it goes. Which part is all of it stuck in your head?
It's like as soon as you're dropped in, that's what's playing in my head.
Listeners, clearly I only got to the first level.
I don't think you beat it, dude. You never beat it. Or you just had the cheat code in the very beginning of when you first plug in the cartridge, like when Sonic starts coming up, before you press start, you have to do like the up, down, left, right.
You can enter a cheat code at that point?
Oh yeah, that's the part
where
you
that Sid?
No.
That's how you skip levels.
What?
Yeah.
How do you know all this?
Because I wanted to play the game, and my older siblings, they knew all about cheat codes.
Dang, cool.
And I didn't know how to get further than level 1, like Ken. So then they had to teach me the cheat code to like get to the final boss.
After a while, I did sort of realize that like you can kind of just hold right and just keep clicking jump, and you can get pretty much most of the way like through the level without
you probably lose your coins a lot, but it doesn't really matter, right?
Yeah.
You just need one to keep going. You just need one.
I wonder what the speed run of that level would be if it's just like 20 seconds of somebody just like knowing exactly when to jump to like bounce over everything.
It's on YouTube. I'm sure it's on YouTube.
Oh yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
sure it's very quick. Yeah.
Hey, he's got to go fast.
Gotta go fast.
And that's what he says in this movie, Sonic 3, and probably 2 and 1. So we'll be talking about Sonic 3 and more coming up on the Overtalking Podcast.
There's been a high-level security breach. We need Team Sonic's immediate assistance. Project Shadow is far beyond anything we've ever encountered.
Shadow's story began a lot like your Sonic. But where you found family and friends, Shadow found only pain and loss.
All right, we got a rogue alien on the loose. How do we find it?
Start with a giant fireball?
I love it. Let's start with a giant fireball.
There was one of the animated Sonic TV show theme songs like goes hard. Like it actually has like lyrics, and you like
Sonic Underground?
Is that it?
A triplet's mom starts with that. It's about triplets.
Yeah.
What?
Do you know what I'm talking about? Are you listening to it?
Yeah.
Triplet's mom? What the hell is that?
I'm so sorry. So during COVID, my nephew and nieces watched Sonic Underground, and the theme song went hard, and so we would just make our own renditions of it, like over and over again. Like I would just make up something about the triplets mom, and it always had to start with a triplets mom. It's like a triplets mom eats cheese, and then like I would just say a bunch of things that rhyme with cheese, and then I would have to end with Sonic Underground and just rock out. This is how we got through COVID.
And we're back on the Overtalking Podcast, joined once again by longtime returning guest and Sonic fan Najah Bhatty.
Segway.
That's right.
Hell yeah.
And that clip creator. We're talking about Sonic 3. Before we get to other things, quickly, Najah, we're going to put 30 seconds on the clock for you to describe for someone who's not yet seen Sonic 3 what it's all about without spoilers.
Ready, go.
Okay, this time the gang's back, as opposed to the first and the second one. But the gang is back. And Shadow is it comes through in a meteorite, and then it somehow gets under the somehow it gets in touch with Grandpa Robotnik, who
10
is
seconds.
doing research on him. Oh my God, that's time. Okay. Well,
5.
there's a granddaughter. Oh my
4,
God, there's a granddaughter involved.
3,
There's two
2,
credit scenes.
1.
A good time.
Oh, you said there's 2 credit scenes?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed the second one. Did I watch?
Oh,
Damn it,
it's
I gotta go
okay.
back and watch.
Since there's no spoilers, I couldn't do anything. I was the most vague. On a scale of 1 to vague, it was yes. That was so bad. I hope you guys still watch the movie after that beautiful overview.
I think I watched all the credit scenes.
There's one in the middle,
Yeah.
and there's
that's
one
the
at
one
the
I saw.
very end, post-credit scene.
I think I stayed for the very end. Because I don't know if that's even really a spoiler. It's what they've been doing for every single movie, is like setting up the next one at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
Like we got a glimpse of Knuckles in Sonic 2, or Shadow in Sonic 2, and then he's in the third one, and that's the same for this.
It's very similar. Ken, are you looking it up?
Yeah, I'm watching it right now. Hold on.
Okay.
All right, we'll hold. Hold for Ken.
Uh-huh.
It's Amy Rose.
No, that was the first one. I saw that
Through
one.
Amy.
Oh.
Okay, no, but the second one is just like it's really a 3-second clip.
That's stupid. All right, yeah. Well, obviously.
Yeah, I mean it's a kids movie, Ken. We can't we can't write
Okay,
off
I'm caught
everyone.
up. I saw the second one. It was really short, and I did not think that character was dead anyway, so that's fine.
Okay, perfect. Although I really hope that the other character didn't die. I'm
Well-
sorry. Can we spoil this? Are the people gonna watch this?
Look, guys,
Probably
if
not.
you
Wait,
haven't seen
already?
Sonic 3 yet, go ahead, give it a pause. It's on Paramount Plus right now. Go watch it, or quite other ways.
You can
can
rent
get
it on YouTube.
Yeah,
and
rent it.
stuff.
Yeah, but yeah, we can spoil things now.
Okay. Jim Carrey better come back for the next movie. Otherwise, what am I even watching?
Yeah.
Well,
He hits me with a Lilo Parent Trap moment with him playing him as grandpa, and I need to know if he's coming back for the next one.
Yeah.
He wasn't even supposed to come back for this one.
I know.
Seriously?
I love that, like, he said he was going to retire from acting, and this is the franchise that is, like, keeping him in business. He's like, I'm going to retire. Wait, hold on. I got to play
Another
Dr.
Sonic movie?
Robotnik.
I could play
You play
2
Dr.
characters who are basically the same character. Yes,
Yeah.
I'm down.
Mhm. Oh, he's never gonna. You can't die in Sonic.
Yeah. I agree. It's a kids' movie. Yeah, you're right. They got to be alive.
It's a kids movie, and also you just never die in the games never end. Okay, this is just synonymous to a video game. You always
Yeah.
press restart in the 5-second countdown that they give you, and you are back at the same level that you ended on. So he's coming back.
I don't know. Apparently,
Wait.
at the end of 2, he was supposed to be dead, but then he was alive in this one. They can't do that again, can they?
Yeah, sure they can.
They probably will.
Movie magic.
I'm sure he's buried somewhere. He's got to come back. I don't know what to say. But although in the Metal Sonics are supposed to be the villain in the next one,
Yeah.
who's controlling that? I think you got to bring back Jim Carrey.
Yeah,
is there
true.
even like a secondary like big bad in the Sonic games other than Dr. Robotnik?
Everything is under the control of Dr. Robotnik, right? Like
Yeah,
in the
I
Metal
think-
Sonic.
I think he's always the villain. I don't think there's any other enemy.
Oh, I guess in there was like a Sonic running game once, and they had a different villain. They had like a couple of different villains, but Dr. Robotnik's still the main one. Clearly, if I can't remember the name, that I think it's Zaz. Zaz sounds right, but like I don't even think that's common knowledge to bring that into a movie.
Canonically, Metal Sonic is created by Dr. Robotnik. Is an evil robotic version of Sonic created by Dr. Robotnik.
Yeah, I guess if they wanted to set us up with another villain, they could have had like Agent Stone be bad, but like he's not.
But we like him. He's like is turned good.
Oh yeah, he's great, by the way. Agent Stone, I cannot wait for him to be in the next, or hope he's in the next movie, because they teased the relationship of him and Tails, and I want to see that go somewhere.
That'd be great.
That was amazing.
Like the sidekick love.
The sidekick love. Oh, it was really cute watching him be like, you're adorable. And I'm like, this is such a great moment.
Yeah, maybe that guy will be the big bad.
No.
He'll turn bad. I don't know.
No, he's too nice. We like him now. He's a good guy.
But his best friend's dead.
Exactly. Then
Allegedly.
he'll probably realize, like, oh, I've wasted my life on being evil. I'm good now. That's my prediction.
We'll see, because I'm sure they're going to make another one regardless of if Jim Carrey's in it or not. So
That's true. I think they probably have enough characters to play around with anything else
yeah,
that's like not Eggman related. So now that they've invited Amy, I mean, that'll be fun for like Sonic to like see that arc of like him getting a girlfriend.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I wonder who's gonna voice her. It better be a good person, just a solid human being.
I hope it's the same they did with Tails, where it's just like the person who voices them in the video games.
Wait, what? Did we not talk about that in
sorry.
the previous episode?
Can we talk about that now?
The voice of Tails in the movie started her career, or like her beginning of the starting in the franchise was for the video game and the show. She's the original like voice of Tails for the games. And then when they made the movie, they like it's her. So she's just been the voice of Tails for like several years.
Sweet.
Yeah. Which I think is very
yeah.
cool. Like I
Yeah.
I get why you put these mega celebrities in voice roles so that they draw a crowd to get money for the movie. But then it does take away from the actual voice actors that have been doing it forever.
Yeah, and is it even necessary? Like, couldn't you save money on the budget by continuing to go with the voice actors from the video games? Like, do we really need Ben Schwartz to be Sonic?
Well, I
guess
love
maybe,
him, so
but
I'm happy.
that's fine. But do we need Idris Elba to be Knuckles though?
Oh, I like Idris Elba as Knuckles.
He's doing a very good job.
I think he's really
but yes,
funny.
Someone else do that though?
yes,
Like, I don't know.
yeah, they could. I know this is I'm sort of contradicting myself, but didn't need Chris Pratt as Mario. Just pick anybody
No,
else.
100%.
That's the one I'm
I'm-
like, no,
I'm
no,
not a
thanks.
Chris Pratt stand for Mario. I like him in general, but not for Mario. That's wrong.
Yeah,
It should have been the main dude. Done all the voices.
The
It would have
old-
been
the old dude.
weird, but I would have been there for it regardless.
yeah,
Is that an Italian dude?
probably not.
But just like doing like a I don't know. That's
Maybe I know nothing about the man other than he's like some old white dude.
I can picture him, but
Yeah.
I don't remember his name.
I don't know this man at all. I'm sorry to this man. I've never seen this man. But what did we think of Keanu Reeves as Shadow? And why do you love it?
He did a really good job. You know, I had to look it up because I didn't recognize his voice for
Really?
Shadow.
Really?
Yeah.
It was John Wick in a hedgehog form. It was-
I've only seen the first John Wick, and it's been a long time, so maybe that's
and
why.
let me tell you this much, Ken. I have never seen John Wick,
Oh,
and even
okay.
I knew it was John Wick. In the
Well,
hedgehog.
I mean, that's him, so yeah, okay.
John Wick franchise rules. They're so good.
But it's also like, isn't it kind of the same character? Like a guy comes back after he loses someone, plots his revenge.
Yep.
It's basically Shadow at this point.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt like that was kind of the part was kind of made for Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, I like him. I'll watch whatever he's in.
And this is how you got me hooked.
Which is, see, it's working on me. You get a big celebrity to voice the character, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm in. I'm gonna watch that.
Oh, 100%.
I'm a hypocrite.
I think Shadow was like, wait, who's a hypocrite?
Me.
Okay, perfect. So glad we're all on the same page. No, I think Shadow was like my hear me out crush growing up, and then it was voiced by my hear me out crush, Keanu Reeves, and I was like, I think this was for me.
For you
really.
specifically.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, specifically.
Apologies if this spoiled the question, Ken, but Sonic 4 is confirmed already. They're already
Nice.
like,
Not a question. You're good.
okay, yeah.
Okay. Is it definitely like the Metal Sonics? Or they probably don't say that.
I mean, probably, right?
yeah.
A spring 2027 release date.
Oh my God, we have to be alive for 2 more years.
Yeah.
We gotta make it, guys. We gotta make it. And CJ's already her years old.
Are there dark versions of the other characters too?
None come to mind for me,
Okay.
but I
don't think
also
so.
my scope of characters is pretty much the franchise. Like I know there's then kind of like a bat person, and then that's where
Oh
my
yeah,
knowledge runs out.
Rouge.
Yeah.
That'll be in the post-credit scene for 4. For
Yep.
Sure.
I bet.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Her picking up her eyeliner. She's like kind of a fashionista too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, she
very
does
much
have
so.
like eyeshadow. That's right.
Yeah, like a full set of lashes, eyeshadow, contour. Like she's light years ahead of her time. Yeah, and then I think still there's another Silver Sonic. Like there's another like
Yeah.
variation of Sonic out there.
Yeah, he's got like
Oh,
super
yeah.
big hair.
Yeah, it's like silver. At first, I thought Shadow turned into Silver Sonic because he turns silver when he has the Chaos Emeralds. But
Okay.
I was
There
wrong.
is there's a white girl Sonic and a purple girl Sonic too.
A white girl. Oh, Blaze. Blaze is the purple one.
There's a pink
yeah.
one. There's also
And there's also a
bunch of them.
buddy named Cream. So if anyone's ever interested.
Oh, maybe that's the bunny. Oh, yeah, the bunny. Okay, I see. You know what? I was thinking this earlier, but there is another antagonist, and it's some crocodile wearing a chain.
Hmm.
I don't know who that is, but
I want to know what the chain says. Does it say anything?
Doesn't look like it. I think it's
No.
just a chain.
Okay, perfect. Crocodile Sonic. I'm gonna look this up real quick just to figure out who. Yeah, he looks. Oh,
Vector the crocodile,
I would like to see him.
who's the head honcho and brains of the Chaotix Detective Agency.
And who would voice him? Would you say?
Be a good
Mark
crocodile
Ruffalo.
voice.
Don't know why.
Who'd you
Or
say?
Vin Diesel.
Yeah, sure.
Oh.
Why not?
Family.
Family.
Yeah, I said it with too much happiness there. Family.
No, he
Oh,
only
no.
talks like this ever. This is only emotion. I love you guys. Oh, we gotta get him.
We gotta
Vector
go.
made a cameo in the film franchise in the Sonic the Hedgehog 2, the official movie prequel comic.
Oh, so in a comic, not in the movie.
Okay,
Well,
that's
it's
fine.
part of the franchise. It's canon. He's
Okay.
already in it, apparently.
Okay, we need to bring him back out for the Sonic 4. That's what we need.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that might be the way to go.
And I think I've also just realized that Jim Carrey has a job because of Sonic, and I have a seat at the Overtalking Pod because of Sonic. So me and Jim Carrey are on
A lot
one.
in common.
Yeah, you had texted that you were retiring from the podcast. We were like, oh, we gotta do the Sonic
we
before you
gotta.
We brought
do.
you back. We brought you back.
Oh, man. Long live Sonic, long live Najah, and that's how this works. Okay, good to know, good to know. Did you guys enjoy all of the Easter eggs? And by that, I just mean the blowing of the cartridge in the movie.
Oh, yeah,
it
I
was
think I
good.
did catch that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
That
think
was
that
my
was the
favorite
only
part.
the only
I
Easter
heard
egg I got.
some music one time. That's pretty much it. They made some Keanu Reeves references. Like
Oh,
I
yeah.
heard Speed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was great. I lived for that. And then in the opening run, in the opening race, you saw like the goalpost or signpost like spin around, just
Oh,
like how they do
yeah.
at the end of
Like the-
end of the level.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and
nice.
then that opening race too. While they're waiting for him, the Tails and Knuckles are standing around like waiting, like they do,
Oh,
Oh,
like
tapping their foot?
and
Yeah.
tapping their foot,
Looking
yeah.
highly annoyed at the screen.
Yeah.
Shaming
Yeah.
the user, the person playing the video game.
Come on, gotta go fast.
Gotta go fast. As if we didn't have other things to do as children, like homework. So,
Yeah.
Nope.
yeah.
Well, do you guys want to talk about some trivia? 'Cause
Yes.
It's time for. Hey, did you know that? That's right. This is Hey, Did You Know That? Which is our trivia segment, which pits our guest and CJ head to head to see who knows the most about what we watched. Not just CJ. Are you two ready?
I'm freaking ready. Let's go.
Ready.
Gotta go
All right.
fast.
Gotta.
First question is multiple choice.
Yes.
What is the tagline for this movie? Is it A, 2 is better than 1? Is it B, new adventure, new rival? Is it C, every light casts a shadow? Or is it D, Jim Carrey's back?
Oh, how I want it to be 4 so
yeah.
bad.
They just lead into it.
I'll say 2, whatever the second one was.
New adventure,
Something about
new
new
rival?
adventures, new. Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Sounds cheesy enough.
Yeah. I don't think it's 2 is better than 1 because that you would do that for the second one. That's confusing that this is the third movie. So I'm going to do the light one to be different. That every light casts a shadow.
I think they were referring to Jim Carrey's character. Because the correct answer is actually B. Najah, you got it right. It's new adventure, new rival.
Thank
And
goodness.
I made up the first one. And all of them.
Yeah.
Except for that one.
I love how you gave the background to the thought process for the first one. I think
Yes.
it kind
I
of
need to
referred to
qualify
the villain.
why that was a decent choice, too. Okay, next question. We talked about this a little bit already, but following the release of Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Jim Carrey announced that he was considering retirement and said he would only return to acting if, quote, the angels bring some sort of script that was written in gold ink that says to me that it's going to be really important for people to see. How did the producers eventually convince Jim Carrey to return for Sonic the Hedgehog 3? Was it A, they sent him the script written in gold ink? Was it B, they had actors dressed as angels deliver it to him, the script? Or C, the script they sent him had the false title, really important, written in all caps on the front?
I think the gold ink. Send him the script or the gold ink.
It was
Okay.
so funny. I want to go with the gold ink as well.
That is correct. Yeah, they used
I love
24
it.
karat ink for that script they sent him. And I'm sure that, plus I'm sure a shit ton of money was enough to convince him.
Yeah, that would
Yeah.
convince me as well. Specifically, the crap ton of money.
Yeah.
Thank God they got him. I'm gonna tell you that right now, and they got him twice too.
Yeah.
They got their money's worth.
I mean, he makes the movie.
Yeah.
For
I do
sure.
love that they're just like, you know what? We're just going to put in a dance number. It's just, we get to see
God.
Jim Carrey being Jim Carrey. Everyone
So
wants
good. That's my favorite part of the movie, I'm not going to lie. And at the end of it, the hard cut to Tails just being like, we got to hurry. They're going to get in soon. And they're just like dilly-dallying, dancing around in there, like taking their time. It's so funny. Very good.
It's great stuff. Great stuff. Great soundtrack too.
Yes. I forgot to keep score. CJ, you said New Adventure, New Arrival, correct?
I
Or no,
lied.
Najah,
I
you
didn't
did.
get a point. Yeah.
Okay.
It's 2-1. If I'm not mistaken.
2-1. Next question, true or false? This is the first time Jim Carrey appeared in more than 2 films as the same character.
True.
Okay.
I'm not familiar with his repertoire.
Yeah. I think all the other ones only had sequels. Oh, wait. Was there a third Dumb and Dumber? I'll say true.
There is a third Dumb and Dumber.
Oh,
Damn
it's
it.
Dumberer, right?
I think it's like a
Oh.
prequel or something.
Okay.
Dumb and Dumberer. But here's the thing. Dumb and Dumberer doesn't have Jim Carrey in it. They recast him. For the prequel, or whichever one is the prequel, they recast him. So it is true. You both got the point.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
He was only in 2 of those.
His only trilogy.
Soon to be franchise.
We'll see. Next question. We already said her name, but in the mid-credits scene, the girl Sonic appears. What is her name? First person to shout it gets the right point.
Yeah.
Sorry, I gave CJ no time.
I'm going to let Najah have that because she clearly knows more about the franchise than me. I knew the answer,
I had
but
to jump out of my seat. I
yeah.
was looking at CJ. I'm like, are you gonna let me have this one or not?
I did not know her name, so I had multiple choice, but you guys definitely knew it already, so that's awesome. Next question. In the video games, what is Shadow the Hedgehog's catchphrase? This is multiple choice. Is it A, I'm unstoppable? Is it B, the world is mine?
Oh.
Is it C, power to the max? Or is it D, he doesn't have one?
Not C. I'm like 100% confident about that.
I think it's power to the max.
Ken, I want to hear Ken's description of all these, how he came up with half of them in his head.
Yeah.
What's the second one?
Yeah.
The world is mine.
That sounds like it's in your best Keanu Reeves voice. So maybe I'll go with that one.
He does have a I think it. Yeah, he does have a catchphrase. It is one of the first 2. What was the first one again?
I'm unstoppable.
I think it's B. Yeah, I think Najah's right.
The world is mine. He doesn't have a catchphrase.
Oh my
Bullshit.
gosh.
No, he doesn't have a catchphrase.
He's
Look it up.
humble
He doesn't
like
have
that.
a catchphrase. He says stuff, but it's not like nothing's like repeated over and over like in a catchphrase format.
Oh, he's too
According to
built up
Google.
with rage to have a solid catchphrase. That makes sense.
Yeah.
We give him too much credit.
Okay. This next question, first person to shout out the correct answer gets the point, and I assume it's going to be CJ because the question is, this movie makes a reference to the Fast and Furious franchise. Which movie is specifically referenced?
Go for it, Ken. Go for it, CJ. Sorry. Ken's already gone.
Oh, he doesn't
for it.
know.
I
You can say
don't
it, Najah.
remember.
I also don't know what's going on.
Hobbs and Shaw.
No.
Can we get a multiple I'm
Yeah.
kidding. I don't. Yeah, can we get a multiple choice situation? I don't actually
Okay.
know.
The first
Tokyo
one, the second
Drift.
one. Yeah, it's Tokyo Drift.
Oh,
I was like, it's got to be one of the. It can't just be like Fast 5. That would be lame. It's got to be one of the more like.
Furious 7.
Yeah.
yeah,
No, yeah, they
Tokyo
reference
Drift.
Tokyo Drift when Sonic's chasing Shadow on the motorcycle.
Yeah, and he's like,
Oh, yeah.
okay, Tokyo Drift, or like something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
I watched this a few days ago. I don't remember.
I watched this like 10 seconds ago, but like I also don't know the Fast and Furious movies, so
Oh, you're
I
missing
wish.
out. They're great.
Oh, now I have more homework. So
11 movies.
the franchise,
Yeah.
franchise.
Yeah, and counting. There's going to be another one.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Pumped.
That's why I said family in the incorrect tone.
The tone is the one tone. That's the
Okay.
only tone he has. It's just flat.
All right. Next question. What is the Rotten Tomatoes Tomato Meter score in percentage? We will go closest, and I'm going to need you both to say your answer at the same time. I'm going to count down. This is the critic score at Rotten Tomatoes.
Okay.
Both got it?
Okay.
Here we go.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
82.
86.
Woo!
I
Okay.
remember it was well received, but to what extent?
We did just closest. Najah, you were the closest by just off by 1. 85% is the correct answer.
Let's get it.
Dang.
Nice
That's
job.
right. That was a solid B. Mm-hmm.
CJ, I don't think you can catch up. It's 5-3. So Najah's our winner. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I'd like a Cass Emerald.
No, I don't have one. Sorry.
Okay. Well,
Just for fun, what do you think the audience score was on Rotten Tomatoes?
I think probably about the same. I'd say, yeah, like mid 80s, 84.
that sounds fine. Is it, what, 83?
95%.
Oh
Oh.
my gosh. So it's very
Yeah.
well received. Okay.
Dang. It's that dance sequence. That probably bumped it up like 12
Oh,
points.
that's what it did for me.
Yeah.
Letterboxd had 3.5 out of 5, which is actually pretty high.
Yeah, for Letterboxd,
Anything
yeah.
above 3 is pretty good for Letterboxd. So, yeah,
Very cool.
well received. People like it. But you know what? Let's see how we liked it, because it's time for rating.
I also have our past scores of the
Oh,
trilogy
perfect.
movies pulled up.
Ooh, perfect.
Uh,
What was it?
Yeah. I was in shock when I pulled up the spreadsheet of ratings because Najah, you gave
Yeah.
the first movie Pi 3.14. You
hated
like
it
laid
so
into it.
I hated that movie so much. I hated that movie so much. It was just Sonic. It was a bunch of humans. I didn't appreciate it. I was wondering what Ben Schwartz was up to. This was also right after they like reanimated him, and there
Yeah.
was a
Oh,
lot of
right. Yeah.
skepticism around all of it. So
Yeah.
I was one of the skeptics. I give that thing Pi, 100%.
I even right before we started, I went and like found us rating it from that episode just to be like, did I mistype that number? I was like in disbelief. And that was when, so I rated it, the first one a 6 and revealed that was my third time watching the first movie.
Wow.
But I want to remind people that, this was January of 2021, so still very much in the pandemic. So I was clearly losing my mind.
Yeah. How many times have you seen it since then? What's your total?
I think that
Still
was
3?
No, yeah, that's still 3. That was enough, I think.
Oh my gosh. And at that point, if it was 2021, I was probably in my 6th rendition of Sonic Underground with my nephew and nieces. So
Yes.
definitely.
Everyone, go look up on YouTube. Type in Sonic Underground theme song.
Yeah, I'm gonna
It
force them to
fucking
do that.
rips.
Goes so hard.
It's great. I can't put in like a song in the episode because it'll get taken down, but I'll give you like just like the guitar solo or something that starts with. But okay, so Najah, you rated the second one. We're up to a 8.
Oh, yeah. I think we would have jumped. Yeah, because Knuckles. I love Knuckles so much. That makes sense.
Yeah. So now for Sonic 3 on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you rate Sonic 3 for you?
Well, I mean, I think I was just as hype about it as I was Sonic 2. So I would say I liked it, and I really liked Agent Stone's character. And with Jim Carrey playing 2 people, I would say let's bring that up to a 9. I would say it's a
Dang.
9.
Wow.
Nice.
I'll give it a 9.
So you hopeful
No.
we're getting just like a full 10 for the fourth movie, right? We're just only going up.
We're hoping. But if Jim Carrey better have, I don't know, script written in platinum or something like that. He needs to come back. Diamonds, exactly. Yeah, 9. 9 sounds good to me.
Okay.
I enjoyed it. It was solid.
Yeah. I think solid is a good word for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think I'm going to go next, Siege. What did I give 1 and 2?
You gave the first one a 5 and then the second one a 7.5.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so strange because I don't remember the second one at all. I went into this one thinking, did I see the second one? And I'm like, yeah, I must have because I know we recorded a podcast on it. But I don't remember it at all. I think there was a wedding on a beach. I think that's all. The only thing I remembered. So here's what I don't like about the 1 and 2. Too much human stuff. Specifically James Marsden and anyone in his family. I don't need it. I don't want it. And it was minimally in this one, which made this movie significantly better. I take James Marsden out of it. I don't want him in my movie.
Lord.
At some point, he was out of it in this movie, and I'm like,
Donut Lord is such a dumb joke. It doesn't make sense anymore. I don't remember the first movie. Anyway, played way too far into that. But the rest of it's great. Jim Carrey is the best, and they leaned deep into him, and he's the best part of the movie, so that was great. We get 2 Jim Carreys holding hands, dancing through lasers to a song that I genuinely like and listened to on podcast last week randomly. On Spotify last week randomly.
What song is it?
It is by the Chemical Brothers called Galvanize.
Oh, yeah. Sure. Push the button?
Yeah, push that button.
Yeah.
Or like that, isn't it a commercial? Like it's
in commercials
heavily used
too.
in like commercials, right?
That was that was big in like high school, I feel like. Yeah.
I think they released a like Flash video game for it too, where you're like fighting a robot. And the song just plays on a loop. It's real fun. Go look it up. But anyway, I really like this movie. It's still a Sonic movie though. Yeah. So I'm gonna give it better than a 7.5 though, and I feel like I should retroactively bump that down, but I'm gonna give this an 8. I think this was a fun watch. I genuinely laughed at parts. And it was entertaining. It was a good movie. 8.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Siege.
For me, I rated the first one the highest. No surprise. I watched it 3 times, but it still only got a 6. So it's like fine. Again, I'm blaming COVID brain on that one. It just needed some lighthearted entertainment, I think.
There's a time and a place.
Ken, you and I were holding hands on the second one. I also gave it a 7.5.
Okay.
For this one, I did enjoy it. I had a good time. Jim Carrey rules. He's the best. I think, though, I feel probably about the same. Like, I enjoyed it. I'm glad I watched it, but like, probably still just a 7.5. Just like that was a fun time, but like nothing incredible for me. Yeah. I will absolutely be watching the 4th and the 5th and the 6th and the 7th one when they come out, and looking forward to it. And this is probably going to go make me listen to the Underground theme song like 20 times in a row after this.
100%. If anything comes out of any of this, it's the Sonic Underground theme song.
Yeah, people need to know about it.
Light the beacons. And what did you call that thing? Tower of Terror. What was it? The Tower of Power.
Tower of Power. I just had it up.
Power?
I'm gonna put a link in the chat and you can take a look at it.
That right there. I need to look back into that. They don't make them like they used to, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
Send me all the Google links, please.
It's just like 5 games stacked on top of each other on like 3 consoles also stacked on top of each other.
Oh.
It's so weird.
It's just ridiculous.
It works too. It like functions, but like
yeah.
Oh nuts. My goodness. Sorry, there's 4.
Yeah, it's weird, right?
This is what it looks like when my mom asked me to clean, and I'm like, I cleaned, and I just put all the consoles on top of each other and all the cartridges. What? Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Also, I will say that during the movie, when he's blowing into the USB, there's like overlapping talk about like how it shouldn't work, and he's like, this is scientifically like not proven, and I'm like, that's true. It is scientifically not proven to blow into any cartridge whatsoever, but it works every single time.
They actually
it
say
was proven.
you shouldn't
Oh,
do
what?
that because your spit like is bad.
Yeah.
It has bacteria on
makes-
it, and you're
your
like,
spit makes the contact happen, but yeah, it does eventually corrode
Yeah.
the contacts too.
it's definitely not good for it
Yeah.
over time.
That sounds right.
But
That sounds right.
but it makes sense that you need to get the dust out of there.
The dust, but the dust ruining. I don't even know. I still have to understand the science behind it, but
You got a lot of Googling to do after this.
I have a lot to
we
do,
all
guys.
do.
Thanks so much for all the homework that you've given me.
Our pleasure.
Najah, yeah, thank you for joining us. Do you have anything you want to plug at the end? Wait, you look astonished. What are you
I'm
looking at?
still looking at the Tower of Power. I'm gonna have to like really dissect this, and I kind of want to just try stacking my consoles on top of each other. This reminds me of Mega Desk from The Office. Remember when like, do you remember this episode
Think so.
where Dwight puts Jim's desk on top of his, and he's like,
Oh.
Mega Desk. Sorry, do I have to plug anything? Well, thank you so much for asking. You can catch me at home, as you usually do. You can also probably catch me at the DMV with insufficient documents trying to get a real ID. The other thing,
I've literally done that.
it's literally the worst. They docked me because they were like, oh, you don't have two pieces of mail from different places. It was the weirdest thing. And I was like, okay, I guess I'm not getting my real ID today after I stayed here for like 2 hours.
Oof.
But yes, you can actually catch me at the South Asian Festival Showcase for Chicago Custom. That's later in October, I think October 25th. And I'll be performing there. I'll be doing stand-up there.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
And I
Yeah.
forgot to mention it during your intro, but you can also catch Najah in the hit show Deli Boys.
Oh,
What?
got him.
I saw you.
You did?
Yeah.
What the heck? You didn't text me?
Well, I knew this was coming up. This was literally like a few days ago or something. I was like, oh, I got to talk about it.
What's Deli Boys?
Deli Boys
my
is a
goodness.
hilarious show on Hulu, I believe.
Mhm. That's right.
Everyone should check that out. Just a
You're in
random
it?
plug for that show.
I'm an extra. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I went to a wedding hall that we commonly go to. It's called Shalimar Banquets, and they had a wedding scene, and I'm one of the guests. And also, like, they had me on stage for like right behind the couple, I think, at one
Yeah.
point. Yeah.
Wow.
So I'm like apparently part
Cool.
of their family, allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Yeah, you're behind like the main characters of the show.
It's kind of
That's
wild.
awesome.
Yeah, so yeah, I guess you can catch me as an extra in the background there, as well as half of the Muslim community, because a lot of my friends did the same thing.
Yeah, I was watching it and I like called Emily over. I was like, look. Yeah, look who that is.
That is so funny. I'm so
That's
happy that
awesome.
you told me that you saw me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Has anyone else caught you in that? Yeah.
I mean, like my friends who've watched it, a lot of Muslims watched that show because they were like excited about it, and I think their friends and family were also in it.
Okay.
So then they were like, "Oh yeah, we saw you." I have actually yet to see my scene because I was like, someone has sent me clips, but I have not myself seen it. I got nervous.
Oh,
But now that freaking CJ has seen it and Emily, I'm
Yeah.
back in. I gotta watch it.
do you remember so in that scene you're
Mhm.
talking to someone next to you. Do you recall this at all? Do you remember what you were saying to the other background actor?
Is it a man?
Yeah.
Like a tall man? Okay, and it was behind the main couple, is that
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. I remember they placed me there because I had a really nice outfit on, and I was like, "Oh, are you sure you want me here?" They're like, "With that outfit? Of course." And I'm like, "Okay, I'm sorry." So I brought my own outfit from from whatever, from my closet, and they placed me behind there. They placed me next to a guy who allegedly is supposed to be my husband, and I was like, "Okay, this sounds great." I was talking to him about how cute the couple was.
Ah, wow.
He was like,
method.
"They're so cute." I'm like, "Oh, they're so cute." Yeah.
I wasn't sure if it was just like you're just going like peas and carrots to make your mouth look like you're
Rebel.
Yeah.
That would have been the side. That would have been that's what I had in my back pocket. Peas and carrots. 100%. No, we were talking. He led that conversation the entire time. He was like, "They're so cute. I'm so happy we're here." I'm like, "I'm so happy too." Just making it up.
Love it.
But yeah, that's what we were talking about. Mhm.
That's awesome.
The secrets of the biz.
The secrets of the biz, man. Yeah, my friend was a stand-in and he like worked behind the scenes, so he like got us into really good positions in that show.
Sweet.
Nice.
Yeah.
Love it.
Very cool. What do we got to plug, Siege?
You can follow the show on all of the things at Overtalking Pod. Call or text the show at USACat1591. Email us at overtalkingpod@gmail.com or go to our website, overtalkingpod.party.
Oh, no, they're here. They're spinning into the room. That's the Overtalking Overlords. There are ghastly otherworldly landlords who show up at the end of every episode. Remind you, if you like the show, please go on Apple Podcasts and Spotify and rate and review if you can figure it out. Let us know so we can tell other people how to do it. Also, we spend no money in advertising, so if you like the show, please tell a friend and spread the word. We would really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And as we say at the end of every single episode, triplets born, the throne awaits, the she wards of a deadly fate. Give up your children, separate. I don't know if I'm singing the song correctly.
Yeah, you read it. Keep going. Sonic Underground.
Sonic.
Bye.
Bye.
This episode of the Overtalking Podcast was produced by Ken and CJ, edited by CJ. This week's special guest was Najah Bhatty. Music by Justin Peters. Be sure to rate and review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. See you next week.